Hello, this is Unwrapped with me, your girl Helen. You're joining me from Lungushi village in Kalundu. Today my guest is a legendary artist. She has done so much for the music industry, especially in promoting women's rights and young people's rights. I'm talking about Sista D. Join me on the other side as I talk to Sista D. Welcome back. So I mentioned that I'll be chatting with the music legend, Sista D. Hi.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to have you on the show.
I'm excited too. I'm so excited. I love your show, so it's humbling to be on this show.
I'm super nervous whenever I have to interview people like you because I know you've been doing this for a long time. You've been in the industry for a long time. You've had so many interviews. So I'm like, will I do it right?
Well, there's never being in it for a long time, sometimes we also feel nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
That's comforting at least. All right, Sista D, so we've known you for doing music for so long with your husband, your daughter, and I just want to know a little bit more about you. Born and bred in Lusaka?
Born and bred in Lusaka, Libala, born at UTH, schooled at Lusakasa Primary School in Libala, Chilenje, so I'm born and bred.
Right.
In Lusaka, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so what kind of person were you growing up?
Growing up, well, I always wanted to be in charge.
I almost asked that, yeah.
I always wanted to be in charge, and I was a strong person. I think when we're growing up, there are certain things that tradition would say this is what a girl is going to go through. But from a young age, I think for me, I felt like I had the right to speak out. So I always wanted to speak out on issues that were affecting me or affecting my family, which was not the usual, when we were growing up. So I've always wanted to be in charge and, believe in myself.
Yeah. What did your parents think of you? Because sometimes in our African setup, if you're gonna stand up for yourself, they'll think you're rebellious. Did you ever go through that?
Not so much. My mother was a very strong woman, and I think sometimes I feel I got it from her. So I didn't have a lot of challenges, but sometimes, it always comes to say, oh, you're a girl, don't behave like that. I was also a tomboy, on the roof, in trees. So, I think sometimes they would always tell me, you have to behave like a girl. So I think that's what
You were staying with both parents?
Yes.
And what was your dad saying about it?
Well, my dad was a very strict person, and most of the time when you're doing certain things, he's not around.
Yeah.
Because when he's around, definitely you have to be in a different character.
You have to calm down.
You have to calm down. Yeah.
Dreads. When did you have interest to have dreads? Was it when you met your husband?
Yes. It was after I met my husband. I think I saw what he was doing with his hair. Like he just washes it, oils it, and off he goes. So I thought, wow, this is our own natural hair, and it's so easy to manage. So I thought, I would like to do this. It was a very tough decision to make because that time very few women, if any, had dreadlocks. And I told myself I'm going to do it. There was the whole lot of negativity where people said, ambavyamba, afunda, kazanga chite behave. So, but I stood my ground and I said, this is what I want to be, and it's natural hair. So, why not go for it? Instead of somebody, having a wig or perming your hair, for me, I'm going to go natural. And the natural I chose was dreadlocks.
Cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay, on that note, I want us to take a break. On this break, I want you to pick any of your music videos that we should show on the show.
Okay. On this break, I'll pick Chimbabe. It talks about early marriages.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's just watch Sista D with Chimbabe.
Nakana Chimbabe, nati nayo pa chivumo, nati nayo pa chikwendo. Atate nakana Chimbabe, atate sindifuna Chimbabe, atate chakulisa Chimbabe, nati natia dalama, wezani nakana, sindifuna Chimbabe, nati natia dalama, wezani nakana, sindifuna Chimbabe, atate nakana Chimbabe, atate sindifuna Chimbabe, atate chakulisa Chimbabe, ngati mnatia dalama, wezani nakana. chimbabe ngati mnatenda lama kwezani nakana sinifuna chimbabe. Kukonda chuma kwa ndugu atate imwe mwaniopya kukonda chuma kwa ndugu mukuti nina bala nasikana amena maniye mastata mukuti nina bala nasikana amena maniye mastata atate nakana chimbabe atate sinifuna chimbabe atate chakulisa chimbabe ngati mnatenda lama kwezani nakana sinifuna chimbabe ngati mnatenda lama kwezani nakana sinifuna chimbabe.
Welcome back. So that's Sista D with Chimbabe. I always loved that video.
Wow.
And the song to the message is really powerful.
I think we were talking about early marriage even before it got worse, because now I can see that you know, it's just getting worse. You know, but like they say, musicians are prophets, so we always send a message in the music.
And that's something that I wanted to ask you. And it makes sense that from the time you were young you wanted to be in charge, because I wanted to know what prompted you, because even the time you did Vitenden, it wasn't very common as it is now, where you're seeing a child is big, or maybe we just didn't know. What prompted you to take up and say, you know what, I'm going to speak for the girl child, I'm going to speak no early marriages, stop abusing them?
I've always said, you know, my mother is a woman, you know, my sister is a woman, my aunt is a woman. Not to say men are not important, but I'm also a woman, and I was at one time a girl. And certain things that I was seeing growing up, I think this should not be condoned. You know, these things were there, but most of the time, you know, when we were growing up, there was a secret society where even in the family, when something happens, you know, you have to keep quiet because your parents will tell you you cannot talk about this. And you know, growing up for me, like I said in the beginning, I always thought it was wise to speak out if something affected you. So even in the music, that's the route I took. Of course, when I did Vitendeni, there was a lot of controversy. You know, people, you know, said, how do you sing like that? You know, but they never understood where the song came from. You know, I heard on radio, actually, ZNBC, that a 2-year-old child had been sexually abused and infected with HIV. And I looked at my daughter, who was only 2 years old. I told myself, what can I do as a mother? Look at this girl, and somebody comes, you know, an adult, you know, sleeping with a child and infecting them. I mean, that's inhuman, you know. So I thought, I mean, what's the best thing I can do, you know? And I looked at my knife in the kitchen and I said, for me, the anger that comes, you know, the thought was castration. Of course, it might not be it, but that's the thought that came into my mind.
How has it been so far?
Well, it's been good. I think people started talking about it after the song. You know, it was something that we could not hear or, you know, open up about. But after the song, I think the debate was there. And that's what I wanted to prompt. I wanted to prompt a debate so that people start talking about it. And I think the government also responded. You know, we know that now a minimum of 14 to 15 years is what a defiler gets. But the only request maybe I would also make is that maybe these people should not be given bail. Like, you know, when somebody steals a vehicle, they'll not be given bail, or somebody was found found with marijuana, they will not be given bail. But why would a defiler be given bail? And those children that were defiled are traumatized to see this person on the streets. So for me, that's another, request I would make, that please, can we look into this, because we don't want to see these people on the streets. In as much as they are innocent until proven guilty, but I think that can help.
Okay. Yeah. And here's the thing. When Salma did the song Chimbabi, you felt offended. Just tell us about that.
Well, I wasn't offended. I think it was okay. But, in music, there's what they call plagiarism. And I got a lot of calls from people, were saying, oh, Salma has done your song and stuff like that. I think she wanted to open up at some point. We had met, we were doing a video for Clio. Yeah, so I was there with my husband, and someone was there with the husband also. I think she mentioned something to say, oh, this is what we are going to do, and she also wanted me to feature in the video. But I think she said it was a surprise, so I really didn't know the surprise. So I wasn't offended. For me, I feel it's a fight that we need to fight, but it's just that sometimes, in music, you feel like this line was gotten from my song or stuff like that, but I think there wasn't any bad blood between me and Salma.
So you and Salma are good.
We are good.
It's not as bad as we are hearing.
No.
That Sister D is pissed that
no. I think that people just, sometimes people just want to create this beef, so that it goes on and on. Yeah. But I think we are good with Salma. She's a very good friend, like the husband is.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I wanted to find out. I would call you and Michael Zulu a power couple in the entertainment industry. How long have you been together?
Well, 23rd November will be 25 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
How have you managed to survive? Most people fail to survive when you're both in the industry and you're both doing music, and you guys are practically performing together almost all the time. What has helped you stick together?
Well, number one is the friendship. I think before the marriage, before anything, we are very good friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
how old are you when? How young were you when you met?
I was 20. We had met earlier. I was in grade 9. I think about 16, 17, just as friends. Then we went. We parted. Then we seriously we met when I was, I think, 21. When I was about 21 somewhere there.
Nice.
So communication is key, friendship, also openness. I think you really have to be open with each other, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way, or it's going to hurt your partner. But I think for us, we are open, to whatever feelings you have inside. So that has kept us together. Not that it has all been smooth sailing. I think we've had our challenges, but it's how we come out of those challenges and continue as a couple with the love that is always there.
Nice. What is the one thing you'd say, one habit your husband has that you'd say, okay, this one I failed to change it, I don't like it, but I have to stay with it for 25 years and forever?
I have to stay with it. He doesn't close doors. When he opens the wardrobe, it will be open. You know, when he opens a bottle of lotion or something, it will
just be like that.
Whatever he opens, it doesn't close. I've talked, it's been years, it's the same. So that's, I'm just used. I know when he opens, I have to be there to close.
Okay, nice. Okay, so here's the thing. He's been advocating for that they should legalize marijuana.
Yes.
Do you also stand with him?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But for me, it's mostly on medicinal purposes, because I have seen real situations where a child with epilepsy, a child with epilepsy, he's cured from that ailment because of marijuana.
Oh, really?
I've seen a number of women who've had certain problems, and they're on marijuana and they're okay. So for me, medicinal, I go for it. I would really go for it, because I think if it's going to make a difference in somebody's health, why not go for it?
Nice. Your daughter said, oh, me and my mom are very close, we are friends. When you noticed, obviously you noticed that she's got interest, she can sing, she loves to sing. Did you ever feel at some point like, I don't want her to be a musician, I want her to take a different route? Did that ever cross your mind?
That didn't, but I was nervous actually when she said she wanted to do music. Even the time she wanted to record, she asked me, Mommy, I want to do music, I want to record. I said, go for it, do it. But I was nervous. I said, this industry is something else. You are in the public eye. and already the parents are in the public eye. So our daughter again is going to be in the public. So I thought, wow, this is going to be difficult. But I mean, she wanted to do it. I said, go ahead and do it. And I think also what helps is the foundation, where you come from. I think what we have built for her to be where she is now, I think she'll be able to manage.
Okay, great. I think I really love the whole family. How many kids do you have?
2.
Where's the other one we don't see?
The other one is not with us, actually. He grew up so much with the grandmother. And now he's an independent person.
Okay, he doesn't sing?
He's a DJ.
So it's kind of in the blood. It just has to go. Do you ever like perform like the whole family, including him, playing for you as a DJ?
Yes, we do. Actually, the recent event that we had, the Natural Hair Day, he was the one DJing, and a whole lot of other events is the one DJing. So at least even if we don't have the money to pay a DJ or someone to sing, we'll take advantage. I know sometimes it's not right, but I mean, they're our children, so why not? Sometimes
you have to use them. Okay, I'm just thinking, when you say Natural Hair Day, and I'm thinking you have natural hair, you have natural, beautiful dark skin. It's really encouraging to see that you have really kept it like that. What kept you going on that one?
What kept me going is just to be who I am. I think, you know,
even when everyone was getting light.
Even when everyone was getting light, even when everybody was, you know, teasing me when I was young because of my skin, you know, but I kept on going. I said, this is who I am, and this is what I'm going to be. So I saw a lot of my friends, you know, bleach their skin. Sometimes they would even tell me, you know, so that at least...
I get that a lot. I've got it
I get that a lot too. But now I think they've stopped to say, I think we've failed. Even with my eyebrows, it's the same. You know, they would always tell me, okay, they've always done that, but I just said, hey, no. You know, I think this is who I am. So I've kept going like this.
Nice, thanks. Well, your eyebrows look tweezed though. They look like, so they're naturally nice. Okay, so on this note, we take a break. So stay tuned as I'm still chatting with Sista D. Welcome back. So I'm still chatting with Sista D. I'm having a whole lot of great time. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself as well. So here, it's a game we play called Crush Unwrapped, and everyone has to play it. Whether you like it or not, you have to play it.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll give you 3 names, and whatever I ask you, you have to pick from the 3 names. So I'll give you Innocent Kalaluka. I will give you Brian Chilala, and I will give you Kenny Tonga. In a whole different world. Don't think about the personalities. Don't think about who would you have a crush on. You're already laughing. I think you know the game.
That's a difficult one.
Yeah. Michael Zulu knows it's a game.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Well, I would go for Kenny Tonga because of the dreadlocks. But because of the dreadlocks, so of course.
Who would you date?
Dating. You know, with me dating, I have to know the personality.
No. When you start thinking personality, you have to go, how is Innocent? How is Kenny Tonga? How is Brian Chila? Just like first sport.
First, that one I'll not take.
You have to, because there's another one coming, so you just have to take so we move to the next breed.
Well, I'll still date a Rasta man.
So it's still Kenny Tonga. Who would you marry? I'm guessing Rasta man again.
It's the Rasta man. I knew you were going to put a Rasta man because
deliberately. That was deliberate.
I was even if it was not a Zambian, I was going to say put Bob Marley there.
Yeah, obviously we're going to put Bob Marley, Lucky Dube or stuff. People like that. Thank you. But before we're getting closer to the end of the show, but would like to know what you're up to now, what you're doing.
Well, we recently launched Afri Pride, which is a cause to awaken the confidence to believe in ourselves. And you know, the first event, like I said in the beginning, was the Natural Hair Day. I think we are just trying to enlighten ourselves that we are beautiful the way we are, and as Africans, I think there are certain ways that we look and we cannot change that. I know certain chemicals can change that, but what we are is what we are. So AfriPride is trying to tell people to say, can we have confidence in ourselves, or can we believe in ourselves? So that has taken most of my time. Also, we are running an entertainment center right at 9 Miles, where we are trying to build a place where we can have young artists perform, especially those that don't have a platform to perform, because sometimes it's not easy to get on stage for young artists. Yeah. So that has been keeping us busy, and of course the usual, the performing, you know, in different factions. That will not stop, because music is what we are. Music is what we are.
Nice. That's great. I love the AfriPride. Really love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so we go on another musical break. Which one are we showing? Any other Zambian artist, not yours?
Not mine. I'll go for Mwiza Zulu, What a Shame.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out Mwiza Zulu with What a Shame. So that is Mwiza Zulu with What a Shame. Did you help her write the song?
I wrote the song actually.
Nice.
So she just did the changing so that it sounds modern, because sometimes what I write is more traditional. Yeah. So she did some touch-ups and, you know, made it what it is.
Yeah. How did you feel when she performed? She was participating on Junior President.
It was exciting. You know, it was crazy that she did not go for that audition. You know, but the friend posted and said, please, can you do it? And you know, there she was. She even came out third. So it was so exciting to see your child, you know, participate in such a serious program, you know, and come out third, which is a huge achievement, you know. So for us, I think it was very exciting.
Nice. Okay, so before I let you go, do you want to give us an a cappella of any song?
An a cappella? Okay, I can do something.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Before I let you talk to your fans, give us
okay. Warrior Queen. Strong, skillful, and fearless fighter. I'm a warrior queen. I'm a warrior queen. I'm gonna hit poverty where it hurts most. I'm gonna hit child abuse head on. I'm gonna fight inequality. For women's rights, I will rise. Right to own land and equal opportunities. Strong, skillful, and fearless fighter. I'm a warrior queen. I'm a warrior queen. Wow,
nice.
That's it.
Thank you. We are warriors.
Yeah.
Okay, on this note, I want you to just look into the camera and just talk to your fans. Tell them what you want to tell them. What's in your heart.
Well, to my fans, thank you so much for making Sista D who she is today. I think without you, I'm nothing. So I'll always keep up to you. I'm hoping that I can drop something so that you can listen to the music, because I meet a lot of people who are saying, why are you not releasing music? So I hope I can do something so that I make you happy and you listen to Sista D's music. Thank you so much for the support. I'm always humbled with your love and everything that you give to Sista D. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you, Helen.
We're definitely waiting for that music to come eventually.
It's always exciting. It's always exciting, yeah.
Okay, so this has been Unwrapped with me, your girl Helen, and I was chatting with Sista D. Like we always say, they may entertain us, but we also need to learn one or two things from them. Remember to like our Facebook page, Unwrapped with Helen, follow links to our YouTube channel, and watch these episodes as many times as you feel like. From me and the entire crew, it's bye-bye.